Okay, friends, today we're going to talk about reptiles. All animals can be sorted into groups: mammals, fish, birds, reptiles, amphibians, insects, or spiders. Today we're going to talk about reptiles. So you can see some reptiles there. Reptiles can live in many different habitats on Earth: deserts, forests, rainforests, and even oceans. So you see the turtle can even be in the ocean. So they just live all over the world. They live on every continent except on Antarctica. So they do not like the cold. Some reptiles are very small, and some reptiles can grow very large. The largest reptile is a saltwater crocodile. Look at that guy. Those are some sharp teeth he has. Kind of scary. Reptiles have several things in common. Reptiles are covered in scales, and some have a shell made out of bony plates. So, that looks maybe like a snake. Skin in the middle, and then like the tortoise and turtle have a shell. Yep. Reptiles either have 4 legs or have no legs. So of course snakes, they have no legs, right? They slither about. Then little lizards, they have legs. Reptiles have dry skin. When reptiles who live in the ocean come out of the water and dry off, their scales will feel and look dry. So they keep dry skin. Some reptiles use camouflage and can change colors to blend in or hide in their surroundings. Look at that guy. He's blending in with the leaf. You can't barely see him. They're both green, right? Reptiles breathe oxygen through their lungs. Reptiles who live underwater can hold their breath for a long time, but have to surface to breathe air. So he can dive under the water. The turtle can dive under the water, but eventually he's going to have to come up and get some air to breathe. Reptiles are cold-blooded and become colder or hotter depending on the temperature of their environment. So if they're in like really sunny weather, they'll be warmer, and if it's a bit cooler outside, they're going to become colder. Or they're gonna have to change their body. Yes. To counter it. To regulate or control their body temperature, reptiles will move into the sun to get warmer or hide in the shade to get cooler. Yeah, so they're gonna wanna, if it's hot outside, they're gonna wanna cool off, and it's cold outside, they're gonna wanna get some sun. Exactly. Reptiles are oviparous and lay eggs to have babies. Look at that cute baby. So all the reptiles are going to have eggs. And that's it for right now. Okay, so now we're going to test knowledge on reptiles. So, I know about reptiles. Reptiles live on most places on Earth. Yep. Okay. They're covered in fur, hair, scales, or feathers. Which of these? Fur, hair, scales, or feather? Think about it. Think we're gonna go with scales. Scales. Whoa. Okay. Next. Reptiles breathe air through lungs or gills? What do they have? Lungs or gills? I think they have lungs. Remember, they have to breathe air, and the ones in the water, they have to come up to breathe air. So lungs. Next, they lay eggs or they have live birth. That was the final slide before. So, what is that? That's a egg, right? So they lay eggs. Lay eggs. Okay. Whoa. Okay, reptiles can swim like penguins and ducks, whales and dolphins, or alligators and snakes. Look at that snake in the water. That's pretty scary. So, penguins and ducks are birds, right? And if we remember, alligators and snakes, they have the scales and they're reptiles, right? So reptiles can swim like alligators and ducks. So I think we're going to circle that one. And later we'll learn that whales and dolphins, they're like mammals, right? They are mammals. Next we have reptiles can fly or not fly. Can that guy fly? He can camouflage, but I don't think he can fly. So we're going to go reptiles cannot fly. No wings, I see. Reptiles can be big like alligators, bald eagles, or elephants. Which of these is a reptile? Which of these? The bald eagle, alligator, or the elephant? I think we're going to go alligators with the scales. Kind of like a crocodile. Whoa. Reptiles can live in our house. Ooh. Can live in our house like parrots, cats, or snakes. Which of these would you want as your pet reptile? Which of these is a pet reptile that you could have in your house? Parrots, cats, or snakes? I don't think I'd want a snake as my pet, but some people have pet snakes. So that's the reptile. The snake, slither, slither. And last we have, I am not a reptile. I am not a mammal. Which of these are you not? I am not a reptile. I don't have scales. And I am not cold-blooded. I'm a human. So reptiles. I am not a reptile. Remember, I am not. Okay. Okay, so for our final activity, we want to test your knowledge of reptiles. So you're going to go through each picture of the animal, and I want you to color it and go through what makes a reptile a reptile. Does it have scales? And you can like think, which of these is a reptile? You might know some of them are reptiles, like a snake maybe. And then you're going to glue them in. Are they a reptile? Yes. If they are, put them in the yes column on the left. And if they're not, then put them on the no column on the right. And that's it for now. Thank you, friends. Good luck.